hopefully it's recording. Okay, I'm going to go over the first problem. It's 1/4 times 1/10. And when you multiply fractions, all you do is multiply across. You don't have to find lowest common denominator or anything. So 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 10 is 40. It's 1/40. Pretty easy, huh? Okay. Now on the test for this unit, it's going to ask you to make a visual representation of that problem. And that's where when we were taking our pre-test, our class kind of went, huh? I don't know how to do that. It's pretty simple also. You're going to make an array that is 40. And what you do is you go 10 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 over. And that is your array of 40. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now this side represents 1/4, and this side is going to represent 1/10. And I should have told you to bring in different colors for this. I forgot to tell Miss Ludwig about that. But when we were learning this, we used different colors. You could use different symbols. You could do X's on the 1/4 and circles on the 1/10 or something, just so that you can see that there's two different marks on this array. So I'm going to fill in one of these 4. And I'm going to fill in one of these 10. And now I'm going to look for the boxes that have both the 1/4 and the 1/10 marked. And lo and behold, what we get is one of the 40 marked off. So if you multiply 1/4 and 1/10, you get 1/40th. Pretty simple? Okay, we're going to try another one. And on your 100ths grid, you can put 2 or 3 problems on each grid. But I asked my kids after they marked it to say, well, this is problem 1, just so I would know when I was looking at it. Number 2. Just erase the problem up here. Is 2/7 times 1/3. We're going to multiply across again. 2 times 1 is 2. 7 times 3 is 21. And now we're going to make our array that is 7 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 over. 1, 2, 3. And now we have an array that is 21, right? This part is going to represent, I'm going to do it in a different color for you, 1/3. And this part down here is going to represent the 2/7. Then I'm going to fill in 1 of the 3. And how many of the 7ths am I going to fill in? 2 of the 7ths. 1, 2. And then I'm going to put a box around the squares that have both the 1/3 and the 2/7 in it. And it's 2 out of the 21. Okay. I can fit one more. No, I can't. I can't fit any more in here, so I'm going to move over to my next one. Are you guys following her? 1/4 again, we just multiply across, that's the easy part. 1 times 3 is? 4 times 7 is? Okay, now I'm going to make an array that is 7 by 4. It doesn't. I just usually go up just, that's how I do it. So this is the 1/4 side. So I have 4 there. This is the 3/7 side. And I'm going to fill in 1 of the 4. And I'm going to fill in, how many of the 7? 3 of the 7. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put a box around the boxes that have both of the marks. And that is 3 out of the whole 28. It's actually a little bit funny for this. Is that making sense for everyone? Are there any questions? Part of stuff you don't understand?
Does this look familiar to you guys from the benchmark?
Yes. On the benchmarks, 2 of the questions have the grid for you, and some of them just say show a visual representation of this problem, and this would be a really good way. You could just draw your array and just show it that way too.
Yeah, I was talking about that one. Before you talked.
Okay.
The one that they took, and remember you had to make the grid and you had to, now do you understand what they're talking about?
Okay, we're going to do one more, and then I'm going to give you a chance to practice. And if you need some help, my kids have done this before, so you could raise your hand or you could go over to one of them and ask for some help.
You need to read the way.
Number 7. Oh, I didn't explain that. I said I was going to. The ones that are circled are the ones that we can do on these grids because these are 10 by 10. And the ones I didn't circle have like 11 or 14 as a denominator, so we wouldn't be able to put them on here. So, only do the ones that are circled because the ones that aren't circled wouldn't fit on here.
But could we do them?
You'd have to make your own grid. Okay. One last one.
Guys, listen up.
1/3 times 1/5. Multiply across. 1 times 1 is. 3 times 5 is. Okay. So I'm going to go up. Well, I think in this case I'm going to go up 5 because I don't feel like screwing over. So I'm going to go up 5. 1, 2, 5, and over 3. 3. This is the 1/3. So we're doing a different color. This is the 1/5. Those. Those. Got my box around the square that has both of those, and that is 1/15. So I'm going to stop this.